of the branch's director asking like people what do they want to do, what do they think.
Yeah.
That's not him. Really, him lacking confidence or lacking abilities in being a leader,
No,
as
it's
the
not.
dude put it. That's just him wanting to know what his people are thinking.
Subordinates want to do, yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, that wasn't an option. I could have said it's democratic, but yeah.
And does he make any decisions based on that?
Not really.
And yeah, it's
This'll
democratic.
do.
So let's see, weak to electric. You don't have any electric skills. You don't have electric skills. Okay, it's gonna have to be then. Because the only decision he's decided to do is to make us go here, despite the fact that our branch wasn't actually allowed to go.
What was that decision based on?
I'd have to go through previous episodes to look. But I'm pretty sure. So essentially, after we defeated Lamu, which took the life of one of our schoolmates. Actually, no, two of our schoolmates actually. And All Out War started in Geoda, which is this segment of Dart that we're in. Dart is the name of the underworld or the demon's world.
Yeah.
And this part is Geoda.
Yoda.
And basically, over in this section here, an all-out war just like started happening between angels, demons, and all the different branches of Bethel tried helping out. It got to the point where Cert, which was in that little corridor section there, decided to just make a flaming tower to block off Bethel's advances to the demon's headquarters in this area.
I see.
So basically, most of Bethel was essentially tasked with trying to eradicate the demons in this area. You know, the thing is, our branch, which was the Japanese branch, wasn't allowed.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
Yeah, because we recently just lost our saint, who's basically the person that did all the healing and such. What was she called again? Was she referred to as the saint? I think she was actually, yeah. Up ahead you will find...
You could just call a healer.
Yeah. Up ahead you will find Lady Ishtar. Her power far outclasses that of Cert's. Perhaps you'd like to know this. Fuck it, fine, I'll pay. Yeah, 20,000. The reason Ishtar is invincible is because she has 7 personal accessories that channel a powerful flow of Magatsuhi into her. They say many gods have tried to steal those accessories rather than confront her directly, but their efforts availed them naught. But you needn't go to such lengths. You see, she has a certain weakness you can exploit. The truth is, there are actually devices that conduct Magatsuhi hidden somewhere in the vicinity. Armed with these devices, you can direct the flow of Magatsuhi to yourself, even in a land outside your control. A rather nightmarish system, I must say. In other words, if you could disrupt that system, then you can thereby sever the flow of Magatsuhi. Hitting the supply lines, a most devious stratagem, no? I might make a fine tactician, I dare say. All that said, perhaps you'd like to employ my services. I can reveal all these hidden devices for you. You need but ask. Finding all 7 hidden devices would be quite a chore on your own. I'm sure you can imagine. Another 20,000? Fine. Here, take it. Oh, they're all over the place.
I'd say 25 worth that.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. I'm coming with you. It seems only fitting that I witnessed the moment you topple Lady Ishtar.
You're not gonna be the final boss, are you?
Hmm?
He's not gonna be the final boss.
Nah. That's Tekarabia. He's honestly one of the more weaker like demons. Right, so if we're gonna take out these, may as well do it all the way at the beginning. I can go from here, get the 2 by working back, and then come back to get the one next to it. I wonder why a demon is helping us defeat Lady Ishtar.
Maybe she a bitch.
I mean, in this world that wouldn't surprise me. Oh, it's these towers. I've been seeing these all over and I've been wondering what they are. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. After all, why would anybody do anything? By absolute sheer boredom. I probably got the quote fucking wrong, but you know. Yeah. Look, I like Alistair, but I'm not gonna know all his fucking quotes, people. Sheer absolute boredom.
And then he just goes on a tangent.
Yeah. Then again, we all love Alistair. Gonna be interesting to see what he's gonna be like in the zombie apocalypse campaign. And how he interacts with him. You certainly will. Oh, remember our plan for Reese? Oh, it's so evil, but I love it.
Simon?
Mm-hmm.
So, is it for the zombie thing for my cat to be a witch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking for the zombie campaign, if I get my if I finish writing out like how the tarot cards like work, my tarot card idea, would I be able to maybe try it out in the campaign?
Don't see why not.
Greatly benefit myself and the party, or completely fuck us over them.
Pretty much, yeah.
I honestly hope to draw the card and get the benefits. They're doing a live that why it's like gross.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, and hold on, let me get up. So you get to hear the best part.
Oh
You
no.
get to hear the best part about this live action.
Oh no. I'm scared.
You should be.
Come on, what is it?
Gonna get up. Alright, we need to be Pacific in what I call
Yeah, Google's done like that at times.
We found this out when we were out on Tuesday last week for Brendan's birthday.
How was that, by the way? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, the reception wasn't too good because we were waiting quiet a bit.
Yeah.
Like we went there at 7 and we didn't come back until like 9.
Jesus.
Actually, was it half 6? It was something at the time.
Yeah. Either way, essentially, it wasn't good.
And the food was nice, it just to arrive.
Yeah. I don't think I could wear that long for food. Not at a restaurant.
My mum found it.
Yeah, that's how it goes after a time. You can never find it, but someone else usually does.
So, no way, 7 Dwarf remake or live action. The dwarves are being changed, basically. They will be of different genders, ethnicities, and heights. And they will not go by the names of, like, Grumpy, Dopey. Instead, they will have acts.
I can tell I'm already gonna hate this.
I get annoyed wanting to try and be diverse, but the thing is, it's a remake.
Yeah. Meaning, hey, you should stick to the original plot.
Yeah. Because you've already changed the source material anyway from the Grimtail.
Yeah.
Just changed it even more.
I can't remember how Snow White ends in the Queen's Tale.
I can search it up. I remember watching the Dumbo live action remake. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, Tim
This
Burton
is a
made that.
Dumbo.
Tim Burton made that.
I don't give a damn. This ain't Dumbo. It was not the Dumbo I grew up with. I feel like we're going through like Scooby Doo and no, not Scooby Doo. The adult Velma series all over again.
Oh god, yeah. I've been told about that.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
That's the one where there's literally no Scooby Doo, isn't it?
Yeah, because apparently having Scooby Doo in the show would make it kid friendly. I'm like, no, no, it wouldn't.
No.
There were so many ways you could have had Scooby in there without making it kid friendly. One, rated on swear. Two, have it so that Shaggy, who by the way they literally made look like a stoner. And
Lovely.
it's worse because so technically yeah, Shaggy was basically a stoner.
Yeah.
You know, like films and stuff. But it's worse his race to a black man.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that. It's,
Yeah.
that leaves a bad taste, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Like, I could maybe get past the race change. My god, made him look like a stoner so bad. You could have done that to, like, a better character other than Shaggy.
Could have done it to Fred. Fucking hell, the amount of times he needed some sort of personality in the cartoons.
I
Other
don't even know
than,
the
yeah, it's
personality
time
they
to make a
gave
change.
him.
Oh god, what did they make Fred?
The personality they gave him in the show. White
God.
douchebag. He was very whiny. Parents a lot.
He's like that in the fucking cartoons anyway! What's
Yeah,
the
but it's like
point?
10 times. They made it 10 times worse.
Oh no. I don't get why people think that these sort of things need to happen. They don't. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I think for me the worst one is the fact that they're changing the heights of dwarfs. Do you not know what a dwarf is? Like the race of
Right.
dwarfs. Like the whole point is that they're all like little tiny creatures. Because they literally changed it from being like dwarfs to just magical creatures, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, why?
Hmm.
The Dalma series was given a thing for a second season.
No, it doesn't deserve one.
Yeah, at the end of 2023, NSC Festival, I can't believe I butchered that name. It was announced that a second season is in production in anticipation of getting a 2024 release.
Oh, it doesn't deserve one.
Even then, the audience reception was overwhelmingly negative.
So despite the fact that they know how people feel about that series, they're still making a second one?
I remember seeing like an article saying that Velma might be HBO Max's most hated series yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, I can see it from some of the clips I've watched.
I can imagine it just from what I've heard about it. Like, good lord, it's not being good. I don't think I've ever heard anybody give it any sort of compliment.
I had back before it properly released, you know, from when it was showing like character designs of people like praising the designs and like Some of the designs are questionable, guys. Because the thing is, I'm pretty sure the characters got changed to match the voice actor ethnicities.
Right, that's all well and good. But that the fact that they made Shaggy look like a black stoner is not good.
Yeah.
That definitely would have caused an outrage.
I think with Shaggy they would have been better just leaving him. He looks nothing like Shaggy, by the way.
Oh no.
Like they didn't just change his race; they changed his whole character design.
Oh no. So he's not even the skinny guy anymore.
Yeah. No, he's still skinny, but it's just like the way he looks. Like all the other characters, the like hairstyles and stuff stay the same.
Outfits and stuff,
Shaggy,
yeah.
if you looked at Shaggy's character, you would not think that's Shaggy.
Oh no. When I hear stuff like that, it makes me wonder why some people actually decided to fucking bleep
Yeah,
this.
hold on. Let me get off the Scooby Doo. This is Velma.
I don't even see why
Please
they
get
put
loaded.
Scooby Doo on it.
So you know how right?
Yeah. I used to watch Scooby Doo like all the time as a kid. I sometimes still do now as an adult.
Can I have a side by side, please?
After all, you should know. I fucking got drunk and telling you were fucking watching Scooby Doo with you and niece. That was a fun day.
Yeah. Since you know how they look, I'm just going to get them.
Yeah.
Alright, so I want you to basically look
Sure.
at this picture.
Oh god.
You'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell who's who. And you'll be able to do process explanation of who the fuck Shaggy is.
In no mic, yep.
Yep. Private. Look at him.
Oh good god.
That's
What?
Shaggy.
No.
Like, at least the other characters look similar. Even if
Yeah.
the face changes.
Cause like, why the fuck did they turn Velma black?
Min, oh, what the fuck's the name?
Oh, is it due to the voice actor being black?
Yeah, so Mindy Kaling, who is the executive producer, so in other words, she's the creator of it. She voices Velma, basically, and she was in charge of like character design and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, and she decided that she wanted all the character races to change based on like, I don't know if it is based on the actual voice actors' ethnicities, but it seems to be.
Yeah, the very least close to it.
Yeah. But yeah, she is Indian, I believe, Mindy.
Right, so she's
they
Asian.
changed
At least try to
from
get her close to Asian.
yeah. Something that always bothers me, like when people try to redesign a character from like a show when the design has been consistent. Like I don't like it.
Me neither.
Like, it just feels very insulting to like the original art.
Is it done by the same company? Is it still done by Warner Brothers?
This one, no, I don't think it is.
Oh, thank
It's
fuck.
developed and created by Charlie Resnick.
I have no idea who
Or HBO Max.
Okay.
So I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Because I think Warner Bros. Would have took a look at character design, specifically Shaggy and Vic, and just said, no.
Nope. Yeah.
We're not.
We're not allowing that. We're not allowing it, yeah. To which, obviously, I wouldn't blame them one bit. It's so bad. So bad. In so many ways. Because there's bound to have been a few people that thought, this is fucking racist as hell.
Yeah, I found out about the Velma series from Tumblr of all things.
I found out about it through Reese, of all people.
Yeah, and basically, I remember looking at it, I was like, okay, yeah.
Mm.
I saw some people complaining about like the character swap and the race changes,
Yeah.
and then others who were loving it. Like it was like a mixture basically of responses. Like some people said that Velma was what's the word, whitewashed.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Others said that it isn't, because technically Velma's Indian, which is black apparently. I don't know. I remember
It's...
reading like the comments and I was like, I'm so confused.
Yeah. It can be a bit weird at times trying to figure out what the hell people are about when it comes to stuff like that.
This is why ethnicity confused me. And why I just decided to see everybody as the same.
Yeah, just like as a person.
Yeah, like, why are we adding labels? Why are we making things more complicated?
You're not the only one that questions it. Don't worry. I question it a lot as well.
Yeah. I can tell you the reception. Mixed reviews from critics.
Hmm.
It got a 40% approval rating with an average rating of 5.9 out of 10 based on 35 critics.
Oh.
I love this. The website, so this is Rotten Tomatoes, right?
Hmm.
The website's critics consensus is Jinkies. This radical rework of the beloved mystery team has plenty of attitude and style, but it doesn't have the first clue for how to turn its clever subversion into engaging fun.
Jesus Christ.
Just raises your hopes for the series, don't it?
Hmm. Most definitely.
No.
The thing is, though, right, I'm sorry, but Velma in the Scooby-Doo franchise, in my opinion, is by far the weakest of the characters. You've got a show that's essentially set up to be all about mysteries and trying to solve them and stuff. And you've got a character that constantly tries to break it down to be scientific. And it really just pulls people out of that. It's so bad. I really don't see why they had a character like that in it.
I think it was like to keep, like, you know, that stereotype of having that one grounded character. Like that sort of thing.
But it's like, even when it came to the film Return to Zombie Island, where Zombie Island was one of the films where the monsters were real. Everybody remembers that. And then, no, I mean, like, even in the movie, everybody remembers that. And Velma just breaks it all down to it being some sort of illusion or some shit. And I'm just like, why?
It would have been better for it to have that. Let's talk you in a, can't remember which one it is, in Crystal Code, where all the supernatural stuff is finally gone, and instead it is like people dressing up as monsters when they go to that alternate like dimension after defeating that great evil.
Yeah, I know exactly the one you're on about because that's just called Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Yeah, that would make more sense for it to be like
Skeptical and
thinking,
yeah.
because it literally is like mechanics of people dressing up using chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if anything, it would have been better maybe having her mind is blown during the first few episodes about like supernatural being real, and it makes her more like open-minded. And then Mystery Incorporated, they're all getting used to the fact that supernatural's not real, and she's having to go back into that scientific sort of thinking. I feel like that would have been way better. For the Velma series, I think one of my other main issues is the fact that, so as I said, she was like the main producer.
Yeah.
So she was mostly in charge, I believe, the producer is. Like, they're the ones who like make decisions.
Yeah.
And the fact that she voices the titular character Velma, like, this feels like a self-insert.
It does.
Especially when she changed everything about the series.
Oh no. I'll really never understand people that do that.
I just don't like it. Redesigns of like character design.
No, I don't.
It always bugs me. It's why I have some problems like this.
Yeah.
Like Crash Bandicoot, I'm fine with that. You know, it's quite literally the same game but with better graphics.
Yeah. They've not changed the design one bit. Same with Spyro.
Same with Resident Evil. They've not changed everything. Everything looks better in terms of graphics.
I wouldn't know. I've never played Resident Evil.
I've never seen the original or that
And
well. I've seen the remakes, but from what I know, it is quite literally just the same game but better graphics.
yeah, I know for a fact
Obviously
there's,
mechanics.
I know for a fact there's probably going to be a few people in the comments that will get to this point and will just be like, blasphemy. It's just like, look, I don't play Resident Evil. It's not. It. Because it's what? It's meant to be classed as some sort of horror game. I'm sorry, but
It was originally a zombie shooting game, but we've kind of gone away from that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but like. If it's meant to be a horror game, actually make it scary for the fucking love of God. Cause I'm sorry, but it ain't.
My first introduction to the series was Biohazard.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I'm not gonna lie, out of all the series, might have been the scariest.
Yeah.
The other ones didn't really have like scares in it. Biohazard found in like the creep factor
Mm-hmm.
of the setting. But yeah, it's more of a, like an action shooting game that, if you ask me.
I don't see why games change genres like that so
I think
drastically.
For Resident Evil, it was more of a case of they started off with like zombies sort of style.
Yeah.
So that's what the virus originally caused, but then they realised they could only go so far with that. And so they decided to change it to like mutations, like DNA mutations to create like monsters, parasites.
Welcome to the world of shadow.
But it's like, even for Dead Island, like, obviously that's stuck to what it is. The zombie apocalypse. First game, you're on
You wish to learn.
an island resort.
Hence the name, Dead Island.
Yeah.
You wish to learn this.
Second one.
If you weren't on an island.
Yeah.
You wish to learn this.
Second one, you end up on a different island after the ship that you're on
You wish
ends
to
up
learn
getting
this.
sunk by, hey, guess what?
You
Zombies.
wish to learn this.
So, you know, I was fine with that as well.
Return.
You know, it was a nice little thing that they did. Even introduced a new character. Because it was a continuation of Dead Island 1. Dead Island 2, don't get me wrong, I love the game, but it's set in LA, so why Dead Island?
No.
I guess for the I guess for the sake of the name of the franchise remaining the same, just so people actually knew that yes, this is a Dead Island game. Which, if that's the only reason, fine, so be it. I'll accept that.
Maybe they can change something like Dead Island, the continent version.
Dead continent.
Dead continent.
But it's literally just LA. That's all it said. Now, don't get me wrong. As I say, if it's for the sake of, if it's just simply for the sake of a,
Series.
yeah, if it's just simply for the sake of it being still known as part of that series, so be it. I'll allow it. It was a fun game. But
Maybe
num.
they've added like a little extra thing, you know, like how some games do, where they've got the series name and then like make it being like chapter 4 or whatever, or like. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of, like, I can't think of any. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, they would have. I feel like if they decided to keep the same characters about, but they changed the characters for Dead Island 2. They only added a new one for Dead Island Riptide. But when it came to Dead Island 2, you had none of the original people.
You might as well just make your own, make a series then.
Well,
You've
no,
got a new set of
because
character and set of a new location.
you did still see one of the original lot, but you don't get to play as him.
Well, there'll be like a fun little cameo.
No,
Same
he's in
universe.
throughout. He's in throughout most of the entire fucking game.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind then.
because he even says, like near the end, where he's infected because he was immune to the original, like virus that was causing it in the first game.
It mutated.
No, it's a completely different thing in the second one.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought it was
'Cause-
mutated and that's why it's never immune.
yeah. But we're the ones that are immune to this one. In fact, actually, not only are we immune, but it also mutates us to have all these different powers. So, if anything, we become enhanced by it.
It's missing out.
Mm.
I think changing character designs for well-known characters is always going to be a tough situation
Yeah.
unless there's like a proper reason for it. Like for example, if the characters are older, like Owl House, the characters, when they're older, like Gus, he like properly changes.
Yeah.
He doesn't change like too much, you know. There's no race change or whatever. There's a bit of a hairstyle, but you know, it's because he's older. It's going his
Which is
hair
fair.
out and decided to style it a bit more.
Yeah, it's like,
It makes sense because he's older now.
yeah, it's like for Sam being Dead Island 2. He's much older. Granted, not by much. I'd say probably about a good 5 years, but that's enough to make things change. So, in the original game, I think he was a bit of a... He was close to bald, with no facial hair. Whereas in Dead Island 2, he's got facial hair. He's got proper hair.
Yeah. Like, that's the time where I'll be okay with
Yeah.
Because you need to change to show like either character growth or a time skip.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Like that makes sense. But changing the way a character looks just for the sake of it, just because it's a remake or whatever. No, no.
It's not good.
I don't like it. A remake to me is when you remake something, but you make it look like newer. So you have either better graphics or anything.
Laura, what were you weak to? You're weak to just holy. Okay. And the Pale Rider is weak to fire.
People are actually comparing Scooby-Doo cast to the Stranger Things cast characters.
I'm sorry, what? Seriously?
I want to try and find like the posts about HBO Velma. Some of them are quite funny.
Oh.
Is put in Velma is tired of seeing stuff like his Death Daphne and Eddie's shagging. I've heard all about that dust and this sweet blah blah blah. I don't agree with it. And people are allowed to have their own opinion. I'm not like that. However, I'm allowed to three, four, five. Or five if you play this here in the Scooby Squad. No. What? Why? Harrison did that. I don't know. That's one. Christina 20 Tasty Free replied with, because they took all the others off the service.
Oh. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
They're making the joke. They're literally making the joke. In order to make Valmont, but they had to take all the other stuff off the service. It's that bad.
Oh. Oh. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
I need to watch the newest Scooby-Doo movie, is it? The one where be a lesbian and not HBO on that series. It's the one with white-haired Bill.
No idea. I do not have a clue on that one.
It kind of sticks close to the original animation style.
Fair.
The character designs are different. I like the fact one Velma be a lesbian better than the HBO Max one where it's like, oh yeah, that's Velma. Because to me, Daphne and Velma are friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Adams family shaking hands with Scooby-Doo being adapted into the spirited version of by writers that don't adapt characters.
Not wrong. It's fine, but it's not long.
It's not. Dharma would be too, what do you call it? Would be enough in order for me to find the right thing. So we went HBO, well, that's not the well. Scooby-Doo is not a hard one. One, talking. Two, they are friends that didn't care for each other. Three, they solve mysteries. Four, there's a talking dog.
They're not. They're really not.
Formula. That is the Scooby-Doo series.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely better at strength, so I need to be using the Fire Draco Strike, because that's your strength based one.
You know the Dharma characters. When Tumblr plays where the cheesiest of media, especially horror, is revered, including Scooby-Doo. And are probably the biggest scholars of the franchise, hates the new show with a passion.
Yeah!
This'll do.
Yeah! That's when you know you done fucked up.
I'm not sure about the second one, whether or not I'd have to search it thoroughly, but apparently the creator of the show turned out to be the first.
Remind me what that means again.
It means exclusionary radical feminist.
Oh, essentially what J.K. Rowling was called.
Distinguish transgender inclusive feminists from a group of radical feminists and social conservatives who reject the assertion that trans women are women, including trans women in women's spaces and transgender rights legislation. I cannot read today.
Hmm.
So basically not a good thing.
Yeah. We now have the Menorah of Majesty
Fiend, Pale
from the Pale Rider.
Status eliminated.
Hell yeah.
Finally, the fourth
How many is that,
horseman
three?
falls.
That's all four of
I
them.
believe we'll be able to rest easy for the
I beat
time
the
being.
White Rider just before you
But
arrived.
was it because of our strength that we emerged victorious, or were we simply lucky? What do
Now
you
for you
think?
to bring about the apocalypse using their powers.
I
The new supreme ruler of this land.
mean, I
Crushing it all
wish.
with an iron fist.
I'd say it was a combination. You undoubtedly possess the strength to have won the battles we've fought thus far. I met you, after all. I must say, I'm
Just
Well-
next point, you know the Velma show truly really fucked up when Mystery Incorporated, aka the kids show, is more mature than the adult show.
Yeah. Yeah.
You aimed to make a mature show, and yet you still did not get your goal. The kid show version beat you at that.
Yeah.
Major media outlets, YouTubers keep slamming it. Yeah, yeah, we can all see that. Yeah, the show is the most number one. What is the number one most watched on HBO Max right now? Will probably be marked as a success and get more seasons. Oh well, good shows in order because bastardizations of beloved IPs make more money.
Damn.
I feel like when it comes down to it, most of those for watching it is just them laughing at the series.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in Valma, the Scooby Gang are all jerks to each other. And they don't work together at all, apparently. Or they do, they're just jerks about it.
So what's even the point of having such a show? The whole point of the Scooby-Doo show is that they all work together. Yeah, they have their times where they argue and shit, but...
I think Mindy would have been better just making her own cast of characters and not it being in the Scooby-Doo franchise. Like making her own show. She just would have been better making her own show.
Yeah.
Because when you do something from a already standing franchise, there are certain things that are expected from the franchise, aka a talking dog.
Yeah.
The gang all working together. The characters being set racist. Yeah, I know Scooby-Doo was made like 19 something.
I think it was like 1980s, the first ever series.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit earlier than that.
Yeah, and the reason why you don't really get any like darker skinned characters in it is time period wise.
Yeah. Wait.
It just leaves a bad taste when you decide to change races.
Yeah, especially so drastically.
Yeah, and especially with certain characters, aka Shaggy.
And make him look like a fucking stoner.
You have defeated another fiend, I see.
Okay, so you know the ones from Shaggy from like the original and from, like, the movies?
Yeah.
Isn't there like one movie where he is actually a stoner?
I don't think so.
There's one where he's like smoking something with Scooby.
Maybe the adaptation of like where the group originated from.
I don't know.
Like when they were in high school and stuff.
It's the one where the gang breaks up and then there's a huge time skip.
Oh yeah.
To
The
this place with these monsters.
yeah
And
the
it's fucking scrappy.
the first ever Scooby-Doo film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first ever real life Scooby-Doo film.
With CGI that looks very alien, but still
Real-
good for the time.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of ironical that the creators of Scooby-Doo hate Scrappy the character?
Yep. That is no, they don't count.
Your power grows. I am interested to... Aha.
Right, now to fuse the Pale Rider. Okay, well, first of all, we're having Megiddo. Or Megiddo, I should say. We'll have Mabu. Actually, Bufadine. We've got my Bufadine up top. We may as well have just regular Bufadine. Pokemon status ones. So I'll go with. Yeah, we'll go with Toxic Sting. Why not?
Is this demon to your liking?
God. When people come up with a better story for Velma than the actual series can. Eventually introduces them to his talking dog who may or may not be immortal. That's 10.5 right there.
Yeah.
I thought this person came up with such a better storyline than the actual Velma series.
Well, goes to show, don't it?
Because literally they had it so that the Velma series would be centered around the mystery gang before they became friends. So
Yeah.
they're all off doing their own things, and then something happens that brings them to like get to know each other.
But you've got the movie for that, though, to be fair. There's an actual real-life adaptation movie for that.
There is.
So there's
But
legit
just
no
need for this
point.
series, really.
It really wasn't, apart from for someone to stroke their own ego. Just like, oh, if they can do it, we can too. Sort of thing.
No.
I'm sorry, but they failed fucking miserably.
Yeah. I feel like the attitude was we can do them better, but the result was we did it worse.
Yeah, it didn't work well at all. Guess that's all we need.
Literally everybody on Tumblr's coming up with better storylines for it.
Yeah, really goes to show, don't it?
Is this demon?
If Tumblr can do it better, then you're fucking screwed.
Tumblr of all places. Oh my god, I love this. Universal response to HBO's Max Shit Show Velma. And then I'm just going to send you what I found. That image says it all.
Part of me is scared to even look at this.
That's not bad. You might actually like it.
Everyone disliked that Universal's response to HBO's Velma. I love the fact that it's got a lie going through the word shit show. And the gang's just there looking in disgust like, yeah.
Even they know.
Yeah.
At some point, I don't know if Warner Bros still owns Scooby-Doo. But at some point I feel like when another Scooby-Doo series gets made, there's got to be some sort of reference to the Velma series with that sort of reaction.
I think they do. And I say think because, so obviously you know that me and Reese have a game called the Multiverses, yeah?
Maybe?
It's on my Steam, so you definitely would have seen it.
Now then,
when
Again.
when you look through my Steam. But essentially, that is a essentially think of Smash Bros, but with Warner Brother characters.
Yeah.
And Shaggy is in that. And by Shaggy, I mean the original Shaggy, not the fucking crap on
Yeah,
Velma.
no, we don't talk about that. Shaggy.
We don't talk about that Shaggy. But yeah, Shaggy is in that one. So they still hold the rights to the Scooby-Doo franchise, I believe. They just probably haven't figured out what to actually do with it because it's been so long.
Or maybe they're just watching the shit show go down and they're like, let's take ideas from this.
Let's take ideas on not how to fuck up like this.
Yeah, or it's like, alright, let's take ideas from this and do it better than they did.
Yeah,
Show them how it's properly done.
I can see that, honestly. I can so see that. Alright.
Definitely going big. When a new Scooby series is made, there's definitely got to be some sort of reference to the Velma series for all the adults.
Yeah, if there's
Like,
not,
you
I'm
just-
gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, missed opportunity right there.
Yeah.
Is this demon to you like?
I think what also bugs animation style.
Mm.
Like, it just doesn't fit the characters. Because I know how they look from the original. Like, you don't really like Fred, do you, Sam?
Nah. In every series, he's been a pain in the ass. I just like traps. That's all his character really is.
Ignore that bottom. And then, but just look at the side by side. So, focusing on like the animation style here.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Yeah, I'm focusing on the animation style here. It just doesn't
Yeah.
fit, does it?
It really fucking doesn't. Like, there's making him a douche and then there's making him look like a fuckboy that doesn't actually get any action. Hey Ali, look what we're about to make. The thing is, for some reason that's called throne. I don't understand why. Let's see, maybe the reason why is on the thing. The third of the 9 orders of angels, their Hebrew name, Ophan, carries the meaning of wheel. They are the highest ranking angels to carry a material body and are tasked with carrying the seat of God. Okay, that makes sense then.
How the fuck does Velma not know the quadratic equation? What the quadratic equation is, but Peppa Pig does.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so fucking in the show, the quadratic formula shows up, you know, from math.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't get it right.
What?
The quadratic formula is not right. Missing
What?
the negative b, missing the positive and negative together before the square root.
Is this demon to your liking?
Fucking Peppa Pig got it better than.
Mm.
You know you fucked up when something else can do it better than you. Of all kids shows, Peppa Twatting Pig gets the quadratic equation right. And the race swaps they did with characters also feel like they're following the stereotypes on the surface. Yeah, it kind of does. Got Fred, who's basically the same race, I believe. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But he's like your typical white douche. But judge character personalities when you think of Velma, typically you think of someone super smart and overachieving. Making her Southeast Asian makes her the smart Southeast Asian character. When you think of Shaggy, you think of a stoner who's high on drugs. Making him black makes him a lazy person full of character. Yeah, the Shaggy one is just horrible.
Yeah,
They absolutely destroyed Shaggy.
they did. And I don't think they care either.
I don't think they realise.
I legit don't think they gave a shit about it, if I'm honest. Because, I'm sorry, but there's no way they could have looked at that and thought, hey, great character design! Totally not lazy, totally not racist. I'm sorry. If that didn't go through their minds at any point, they shouldn't even class themselves as artists or anything, or even just as fucking animators and show producers, because that's not okay.
This person says it best. If we're going race swap, why not make the characters faces that don't perpetuate harmful stereotypes? Shaggy white, make Velma black, make Daphne Southeast Asian, make Fred East Asian. Boom, you're automatically making the race swaps more interesting and not perpetuating stereotypes commonly seen on TV. And you don't have to change the characters' personalities at all.
Yeah.
Is this demon to your liking?
And then the person says, don't get me started on how ugly the current designs for the characters for this show are. They don't look good or coherent. There's something particularly insidious about making a diverse show and marketing it as woke because of that diversity, and then putting the most dog shit reactionary opinions in the characters' mouths. When you try to make a point, but then completely destroy that point. You've done something real. Hold on. Oh, fuck you, Tom Black. There we go. You know you've done something real bad if Tumblr, 4chan, and Twitter are all agreeing on the same thing.
So let's see, we now have Garuda. Let's see what Garuda's law is. A divine birdman in Hindu mythology. He hunts nagas as a result of a dispute between the two creatures' mothers. According to legend, he once fought with the gods and was even granted immortality in exchange for becoming Vishnu's carrier. Wow. Lucky bugger. Look, look at the name of that skill, Ollie. Oh, you get to see a bit of a... Yep. Raises all stats of all allies by 1 rank for 3 turns.
Sorry, that's candy I'm throwing in the bin. Oh, luster candy. I thought it said luster. I'm still throwing it in the bin.
Why not? Your stats... Why though? Your stats go up.
No, it doesn't look healthy.
Return
Bear in mind, the name of the demon is called Norn.
Oh, was I looking at the wrong thing for the name?
Yeah, you were looking at the name of the skill, not the name of the demon.
Oh. Okay, that explains a couple things.
Yeah.